going to teach you how to open a new tab. So I want you just to look at my computer screen on the video right here. I have something open called a window, okay? And it's not exactly like a window like there, that you see outside with, but in a way it kind of is. So say the word window. Okay, window. When you think of a window, that's a way to see something. You look through the window to see something. So right now, when you have a window open on your computer, you're able to see things on the internet. Right now, what I'm seeing in my window is a Google Meet. Guess what? I'm the only one in the Google Meet. Wish you were here. It's kind of lonely. And you guys are all you're so smart. You know how to open a window. You know how to open a Google Meet. So the next thing we're going to talk about is opening another tab. Okay, so when we open another tab, we have that same window, but now it's going to have a different section. Okay, and I'll show you in just a second. You need to know how to do this because in a couple of days, you're going to be taking a test called iReady. And that iReady test, don't be scared, don't be worried. It's not a big scary test. It's just a test to let your teacher know what you know so she knows what she needs to teach you. So you're going to be taking a test on the computer. But you're also going to be in a Google Meet at the same time. So you've got Google Meet here, test over here. So you need to understand how to open a new tab so you can do two things with one computer, okay? So if you look at my screen right here, see this window again, all the way around, you following my mouse? Yeah. Okay, if you look up here, oops, I already had one open, my bad. You're going to click on this plus sign, okay? So you must click on the plus sign one time. Don't click it 65 times. If it's lagging, let it lag. Give it a second. Just click it one time. Wait a second and something should happen. So watch what happens when I click it. Yeah, it opened a brand new, what's it called again? Tab. Absolutely. So now I have this new tab which is going to let me go anywhere on the internet that I need to go. But I'm still in the Google Meet. Watch what I do. I'm going to click up here, carefully scrolling with my fingers. Click that, and there I go, right back. I'm in the meeting. Voila. If I need to go back to the other tab, I'm just going to scroll over here, click it one time. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Now, when you're taking your iReady test, this is what you're going to do with that other tab. Okay, you're going to go to my.ncedcloud.org. Do you see how mine came up? I just had to type my. And you guys are smart. You know how to type the word my. It's a sight word, my, period, and then NC Ed Cloud comes up. That's because my computer remembers I've logged in there. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to wait for just a second. Okie dokie. So when you get right here, what you're going to do is type in your username. Your username is your big number. We call it your lunch number a lot of times because it's on that ticket when you're at school that you scan to go to lunch. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my secret username. Okay. Then I'm just going to click go. Now it's time to type in your password, okay? Your teacher is going to tell you what your password is, and it's really important that you have that written down or you can memorize it because you need to know your password. I'm going to tell you something about passwords. Some passwords have only lowercase letters, but your Rapid Identity NC Ed Cloud password has a capital letter. So when you're typing in that password, it's super important that you make the capitals capitals and the lowercase ones lowercase. Now, you probably already know, but just in case you forgot, to make a capital letter, you're going to click on the Shift key on your keyboard, hold it down, don't let go, then you're going to press the letter. Shift, hold it down, then let go, okay? I'm going to show you something in this little password bar that's going to help you. So, do you see the eyeball? Click the eyeball. Okay, and I'm lagging a little bit. So I'm just going to type in a random made-up password. This is not my real password. I'm going to type in Shift B-U-M-B-L-E. See how I did that? Shift, capital B, B. So 2 important things that you just saw me do. When you don't have the eyeball clicked, all you see are dots. I don't know how to read dots. Do you know how to read dots? Because I don't know how to read dots. So you need to make sure when you're getting the hang of this, you just click that little eyeball. Then you're going to be able to see what you type. So for example, you might notice, oh no, that second B is supposed to be lowercase. Ah, backspace, backspace, backspace. Fix it. Okay? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now I'm going to put in my actual password, which I'll have to blur that out. You're not supposed to see my password. It's a secret. And I'm going to click go. Okay? Now, just a reminder. Wait a second. Wait for it. Just a reminder. Over here is your Google Meet. That is still running. That did not stop. You're not going to close out of it while you're taking your test, correct? So, what if you had a problem and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know my password? You just go back over here to the Meet. You ask your teacher a question. You type it in the chat, whatever you need to do, and boom, you're back. See how that happens? So that's what two tabs do. There are two things that are happening at the same time, but they're on one computer. Okay, so iReady. We're going to go here to Clever, which is this nice big blue capital C. Okay, after we go to Clever, you might have to click on this right here. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't, but don't let it distract you. And you're going to go to log in with NC EdCloud. So you're going to hit the colorful squares, and you're going to be very patient. Your computer's doing a lot of hard work. Sometimes I like to take a few deep breaths when I'm waiting on things to load. Awesome sauce. Okay, so now you're in your Clever page. On your Clever page, you're going to have a button that looks like this. It says iReady. Watch what happens. When you click it, and it happened with Clever too. Do you see what happened? It opened more tabs for you. So a lot of times when you log into something, it opens a tab, it opens a tab, it opens a tab. But they're all right here. They all have names and symbols so you can find your teacher, okay? So iReady is where you're going to be doing your test. iReady has this really colorful little cube, okay? This over here, I'm peering, I'm having to look closely, has a little camera, just a teeny tiny little camera with a little green bubble. That's your Google Meet, okay? So these two, your Rapid Identity, your Clever, just leave them there. Don't close out of them, just leave them there. You might need them. But the two that are going to be really important for iReady are the iReady one with the cube and your teacher over here. Okay, so my iReady is different than yours because I'm a teacher. But you're going to log in, you're going to see all the things you have to do, and your teacher will help you with that. But if you need help, you go back to your teacher, you get help, chat, help. And then you go back to this. Okay, I'll tell you one more thing. You've been so patient and so good at listening. Up here in the corner, do you see this? This little X? If you click on that X, it goes away. Do not X out of iReady until your teacher says so, okay? She's probably going to tell you to log out at the end, and then she's probably going to have you X out if you're having a problem. But you can't just hit that X and just walk away. Okay? So be very careful with these X's. So again, like if you need to get back to your teacher and you need to go back and ask her a question, you need to click in the big space where the title of the tab is. You do not click the X. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because if you do, you're going to lose your teacher. You're not going to be in the meeting anymore. And it might be hard to find her again. Okay? So you're just going to leave this alone. No Xing out. Capiche, caposh? Capiche, caposh. All right, guys, thank you so much. Good luck with your iReady. You're going to do great. You're going to try your best. You're going to show us what you know. And you're going to rock having more than one tab open. Bye.